Yo, what's going down, everybody? It's your boy AntoDaBoss here, and I have a lot to talk about today. A lot of things to explain. But before we get into all that, here's Week 16 against what team is this? Carolina Panthers. It's really important because we got to finish the season strong, and I can't believe there's 2 games left. It went by pretty fast, and it seems like I've been really enjoying the time that I have with this running back. It's been pretty fun. Some issues we've been having during the season, but overall, it's been pretty fun season doing this running back. I enjoyed playing with him during NCAA football, and I'm having a blast playing with this guy in Madden 11. It's been really, really fun lately. So, as I said, there's a lot of things to talk about, and the first thing that I'm going to talk about, it's going to be really off topic, and what I mean by off topic, it has to do with a total different video game. My first issue that I had this week was, Sunday night, I pretty much decided to have an all-nighter. As you can see, we're having an instant replay time right here with a beautiful interception, a little glitchy, but... So, Sunday night, I stayed up all night, so... I freaking went to school Monday. Oh my goodness, my eyes were burning. I don't know what I was thinking, I really didn't want to go to bed early that day. I was like, God, winter break went by really quick. Why don't I just stay up all night, enjoy, just pretty much have another day off. So I woke up, I think I had like 10 minutes of sleep. So I went to school, I came home, and I was like tired. Last night, I just slept throughout the day, and I felt really bad because I knew I was supposed to upload a Madden video. So apologies on that one. So I decided to put up the Madden videos today instead of an NCAA. But NCAA videos are coming tomorrow. I'll try to upload like 3 of the games tomorrow so that you guys will be happy. So the issue that I had was with NBA 2K11. What we were supposed to do was we were supposed to have an NBA draft. And it was really selfish on my part, but I missed the draft. I slept through it, and I totally forgot about it. And this is really selfish because, a lot of you are going to be like, alright, just because you missed a draft doesn't mean you have to, delete the league. And that is pretty much what I did. I deleted the league. So I really feel bad for those people who actually joined the lobby, I totally feel bad. But I was actually going to make a series out of it. And without the draft, the actual series would have been nothing. So... Again, I really apologize for those people who actually went in the draft lobby and actually did the draft. I feel like I wasted your time, but I have to start the draft over. I'm gonna pick a better time, and so that I wouldn't miss it this time. And I know a lot of you are pretty much saying right now, oh, so you're gonna have to pick the members all over again. Well, before you guys start cussing at me in your heads, I already wrote down everyone's name that was in the league before. So if you were in the league that the draft happened, and the league that I just deleted, I'm gonna re-invite you guys. The same people that were in there, you guys are gonna be in the next league that I create, and I'm gonna create it pretty soon. I'll make sure I keep you guys updated. And once again, I really apologize, but we're gonna do it one more time. I heard some people were having some issues with the online, their connection anyway. I was having some issues as well. 2K servers, I don't know what's going on. I was having some issues, but hopefully everything will get corrected, and hopefully you guys wouldn't be that pissed at me, I really apologize again. That was my mistake, but we need to get this league running again, and I'm going to definitely invite the same people. I already took a screenshot of all the players I joined, so you guys are good. And guess what I haven't done in a while? And that is Twitter questions, Time to hit up these Twitter questions. I haven't really done it in a while, so let's answer some people's questions. There's a lot of you who asked me questions lately, Thanks for following me again. So I might not get to all of you, but, I have week 17 coming as well. Probably I'll upload it next week because I have a busy day ahead of me right now. In an hour, I'm going to get my day started. So I picked a couple of questions, and... for those who left some great questions, I'll answer in next video. First question comes from the Buccaneer 30. Right off the bat, I knew this kid was a Buccaneers fan. Now, sorry if I called you a kid. If you're a grown man, this guy is totally a Buccaneers fan. And his question was, what do you think is the best weapon in Call of Duty Black Ops? And do you like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? And make sure you visit his YouTube channel. It's the Buccaneer 30. So right off the bat, you know, I'm gonna get into the Call of Duty gun. My best gun. I said the best, but my best gun to use is the best gun to use in the game. That's tough. Actually, it's not even tough at all. My favorite gun to use, the best gun to use for all of us, is obviously the AK-74U because of the fact that you unlock it at an early level. I don't even know. I don't want to guess what level it is. It's near 20. It might be level 17. It's near 20 though. 22. I forgot. And you know, there's other guns like the Commando that I might say, the AK-74, not the AK-47. You know, that I would definitely pick. But those guns, you unlock them pretty late. So I would definitely say the AK-74 is the best gun to use at a particular level. But there's some other guns later on you unlock, but it takes time to unlock those. So definitely my favorite gun and the best weapon in Call of Duty is AK-74. It gets the job done. And do I like the Buccaneers? You know, I really do. You know, I remember the year that I came to this country was 2002, and I think that was the first Super Bowl that I watched. I can't totally recall, but it was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It might have been 03 or 02. It was Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Oakland Raiders. It might have been 04. I don't know. So, I don't know. Right off the bat, you know, I was learning football, all about football. You know, I came into a family where, well, I moved here with my family, obviously. And we moved here to my dad. We sort of lived with my dad's brother's family for like a year. And then we got our own house and everything. So, you know, they're big-time football fans. And they showed me football. And, you know, Super Bowl, I watched the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You know, it brings back memories. You know, Brad Johnson and all of them. John Gruden was a beast back then. So, I really like the Buccaneers, and they had a great season. I think they deserve to go to the playoffs this year. Come on, Seattle made it 7-9. You know, congrats to them. I take my hat off to them. You know, they made a record. You know, worst record in the NFL to ever go into the playoffs. But I definitely think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers deserved it more. You know, that team, Raheem Morris, great coach, young coach, and he got some great things done this year because of the fact that he had this young quarterback. So I definitely think these guys, I really like them, and I definitely think they should have made the playoffs this year. I'm really disappointed, but the division they were in, they had no chance. So I really, really do like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Next video was related to this video, actually. And it comes from, sorry if I say it wrong, it's Carlin is cool. And what he asked me was, he said, hey Anto, Byron Leftwich sucks. And I agree with you 100%. And he said, are you okay for him to be starter, or do you want Charlie Batch or Dennis Dixon to start? And to tell you the truth, playing with, obviously you guys might not know the answers, because you guys would judge them by what they do in their actual daily life, like what they do in actual football. Unless you played Madden, and I know for sure that whenever you guys use the Steelers, you guys wouldn't use any of them. So, you know, I actually went through those quarterbacks, and I would definitely say I would take, obviously, Charlie Batch. I think he's rated way better than those two. Dennis Dixon was pretty good as well, you know. Actually, I think I might have Dennis Dixon over Charlie Batch, because Dennis Dixon was my quarterback, and he got hurt. So, that's pretty tough, but, you know, I think Charlie Batch had a better accuracy and all that, but I would definitely pick Dennis Dixon. I think he did better when he was my starter. Alright, next Twitter question comes from Pro Quarterback, and his YouTube account name is ProQB505, and what he asked me was, how do you record 360 gameplay? And I get this a lot, you know. Maybe I should put an FAQ on my channel, but I didn't actually do it. So I get a lot of emails every day, actually messages, saying, how do you record such a sexy quality? And my answer is, I record with a device called Hauppauge HD PVR. And this thing is pretty popular, you know. At the time, before I got it, you know, a lot of stores didn't have it. And I went to, like, Micro Center, which is, like, I think replaced CompUSA. I don't even know. So my dad got it for me for my birthday. And that's the device I use to record. It's one of the best other than Blue Magic. I think that's what the other device is called. And these two devices are pretty much one of the only things that record in HD. It's called Blackmagic, and the one that I think the Blackmagic is more complicated. So before you start getting into that, make sure you look it up, you search it up before you buy it. Make sure you're gonna know how to hook it up, because from my experience, I heard a lot of people told me it's more complicated to hook up and set it up. But I think it might have a slight better. The quality of the Blackmagic might be slightly better. But I got the HD PVR, the Hauppauge HD PVR. I mean, it's one of those items where it's worth every single penny that you spend on it, you know. I have no complaints. It's easy to set up. If you have a Mac, your life is going to be so much better. So, I record my gameplays with the Hauppauge HD PVR. Now, next question that I got was from, let's see who it was. It was Jason Sports. And what he asked me was, do you prefer point guard or center in NBA 2K11, my player mode? And to tell you the truth, I prefer point guard, because the number one thing I do when I get games like these, like Madden or NBA 2K11, you know, first thing I do is pretty much create a quarterback, you know, the typical position that everyone creates. I either create a quarterback, let's say if I get a Madden and I'm doing my superstar mode, I create a quarterback, or if I get NBA 2K11, the first thing I do is create a point guard. You know, I don't know if it's just me, but we all have that traditional position that we always pick. And that's the position that I always pick, you know. If you guys didn't know, I did create a point guard in NBA 2K11. That was the first thing I created, you know. It was going to be a pretty good series, but all of a sudden I get on, you know, Fire Corrupted. I got pretty pissed. So I decided, you know, why would I create another point guard? You know, let me try something different. Just like I did in NCAA Football 11, I was like, let me create defensive tackles. So this year, something wrong. I don't know what's going on this year, but I've been trying new things. So I decided to go create a center, you know, but really, I would really prefer to create a point guard, and that's pretty much my favorite position to create in NBA 2K11. Alright, now let's get into the final question, and it comes from Husker Fan 1226. And what he asked me was, if he could have been traded to a different team in the NFL, who would you have wanted to go to? Now, first thing that popped in my head, obviously, is the Washington Redskins. But then he added, other than the Redskins, question mark. And that was pretty tough because, you know, I'm a diehard Redskins fan, and it's kind of tough to say what other team I would want to go into. But why am I making a big deal? You know, it's a video game, and you know, one thing that I look at in video games, I'm sure a lot of you guys also look at, is the uniform. And let's say if I was in college football, you know, I would have definitely have picked the Oregon Ducks. I mean, those guys have like 200 jerseys, you know, all these combinations, you know. They probably have like 200 team pajamas and all that. And, you know, I would definitely pick them because I'm the type of dude that likes uniforms. So, a team that I would pick other than the Saints is definitely... Oh my, did I just give it away? A team that I would pick other than Redskins and obviously the team that I'm on is definitely the Saints. Those guys have some freshest uniforms, and just looking at the team, you know, they have beast defense, unbelievable quarterback, and that's pretty much the team that I would want to play for. I would say the Colts, but I always quit the game when I'm on Peyton Manning's team, man. In Madden, Peyton Manning is the most annoying player ever. So I'm not even going to get started on that one. So teams like the Saints or the Chargers, all those teams that have nice uniforms, you know, I would want to play for them. But definitely, if I wasn't on the Pittsburgh Steelers or if I wasn't on the Redskins, if I can't pick any of those, I would definitely pick the New Orleans Saints. So hey guys, why don't we get into this commentary right away, because it's a key possession right here. As you can see, we're down by a touchdown with 1:40 seconds left, and Charlie Batch back there throws it out of bounds, but we got a flag here, and it's on us. Looks like it. Yep, holding 10 yards. So we go back now, 2nd and 20. This is looking really scary right now because the Panthers are pretty bad. You know, I don't want to piss Panthers fans off, but you know, they've been doing pretty bad lately, and it's gonna be really annoying if we lose to them. So as you can see, I simulated and we tie it up. Now in the overtime, they hand the ball off to me, and I got nowhere to go. I just pick up 1 yard, and this is pretty exciting. I love going into overtimes, and let's see what we can do with this. So 2nd and 9 now. Batch steps back. Who's he gonna throw it to? To me, but I wasn't looking. That was my fault. So now let's simulate it. They don't do anything with their possession. So now I get lucky once again. Now it's my ball. Look at the opening. What is that, like 8 yards? Yup, 2nd and 20, 2nd and 2. And I have about like 129 yards now. Pretty good, you know. Pretty decent running stats to have in a game. So now 2nd and 2. Now they give me a toss. My favorite play. I do a spin move. How about the spin move? Let's go. 1st and 10. 6 minutes left. This is a possession right here. We're not going to give them the ball back. And look at this. Look at the opening. You can kiss that goodbye. Ooh, is he going to catch me? Ooh. He catches me. I'm pretty pissed. But that should be the game there. You know, as you can see, I simulated. We get the field goal, I guess. And we win the game in overtime. Big game right there. Look at Charlie Batch. Look at D'Angelo Williams putting all that effort in for no one to ever. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. So he gets 194 yards, 4 touchdowns, but we win the game. Week 16, we get the win against the Carolina Panthers, 41-38.